Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss V English channel. My name is Emma and I am here with my good friend David.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. I am very happy to be here today.
If you are new here, welcome. This channel is for simple, clear English. Please click the subscribe button and like this video. It helps us a lot. And do not forget to click the bell so you do not miss our new lessons.
Yes, that is true. It is a small click, but it helps this channel in a big way.
Today we have a fun topic. It is about New Year. Do you feel shy when someone asks, "How was your New Year?" Do you want to answer in English, but your mind becomes blank?
That is me. My English sometimes goes on holiday when people ask that question. I just say, "It was good," and then I stop.
Oh no, many people do that. But do not worry. Today's lesson is for you. Today we are talking about how to talk about your new year in English. We will imagine a full new year. Before midnight, at midnight, and after. We will show you many easy sentences. You can copy these sentences in real life.
This sounds great. I like this topic. New Year is fun and also a little emotional. I always want to say more in English about my New Year, but I do not know the words.
After this video, you can talk about your new year in simple, clear English. You can tell people what you did, how you felt, and your new year resolutions.
Oh, wow, really? I need this. My resolutions are always big, but my English words are small.
That is funny, but it is normal. Do not worry, David. We will grow your English words today. Viewers, stay with us to the end. At the end, we will ask you a question of the day. You can answer in the comments and practice your English with us.
Yes, please write in the comments. We read them and they make us very happy.
Okay, let us start our New Year story. Let us imagine it is the first week of January. You and I, David, are sitting in a small cafe.
I like this. I can see the hot coffee and maybe a small cake.
Yes, we have coffee and a small piece of cake. It is a cold day, but the cafe is warm. We did not meet during New Year, so now we want to talk about it.
Okay, Emma, you look at me and you ask me, how was your New Year?
Yes. Viewers, listen to this easy question. You can use it with anyone. How was your New Year?
My New Year was great. I celebrated with my family at home.
Good. That is a nice, simple answer. My New Year was great. Viewers, you can say, my New Year was great, or my New Year was good, or my New Year was quiet.
Emma, can I say I did party on New Year?
I hear that a lot. Many people say that, but it is not correct English. You can say, I had a party, or I went to a party, or I celebrated with a party.
Oh, I see. I had a party, not I did party.
Yes, that is true. Good job. Now tell me more, David. What did you do on New Year's Eve?
On New Year's Eve, I stayed at home. In the evening, I helped my mother in the kitchen. We cooked special food. We made rice, chicken, and a sweet dessert.
Nice. Viewers, listen to this sentence. On New Year's Eve, I stayed at home. You can also say, I went out with my friends, or I visited my relatives. Relatives means your family members, like uncles, aunts, and cousins.
Let me think. Emma, what did you do on New Year's Eve?
On New Year's Eve, I went to my cousin's house. We had dinner together, we talked, and we watched a New Year show on TV.
Oh, wow. Really? So we both celebrated with family. That feels nice.
Yes, it feels warm and safe. In the afternoon, before the guests came, we cleaned the house. We also decorated the living room with small lights.
Decorated is a nice word. It means you make a place more beautiful, right?
Yes, exactly. Viewers, you can say we decorated the room with lights and flowers.
In my house, we did not decorate a lot, but we put some lights on the balcony.
Lights on the balcony are also very nice. I like that. Okay, now let us imagine the evening. It's maybe 8 o'clock. My relatives arrive. We say Happy New Year in advance.
In my house, we also say that. We shake hands, and sometimes we give a small hug.
We sit together, we drink tea, we eat snacks, we talk about the last year. We say, this year was busy, or this year was difficult, or this year was good.
Yes, my father talked about his work, and my mother talked about family events. I felt relaxed. I did not think about my phone so much.
That is good. Viewers, you can say, I felt relaxed, or I felt happy, or I felt excited. These are good words to describe your feelings.
Emma, can I say I was very enjoyed?
This is a common mistake. You can say, I enjoyed it a lot, not I was enjoyed.
Oh, no, I always do that. I enjoyed it a lot.
Great, that is better. Now let us move to later in the night. It is close to midnight. We are all watching the clock. Maybe we are watching TV.
In my house, we watched the New Year program on TV. There was music and dancing. We also watched fireworks on TV in different cities.
Fireworks are those bright lights in the sky. They look like stars. In my cousin's neighborhood, some people also had small fireworks outside. We could hear them and see the colors in the sky.
I like fireworks, but I do not like the loud sound. My ears say, oh no.
Yes, same for me. Viewers, you can say, I watched fireworks, or there were many fireworks in the sky. Now, think about the time just before midnight. There is a countdown.
Yes, everyone counts 10, 9, 8, 7, and then 3, 2, 1. Then we say, Happy New Year, and we smile.
Some people clap, some people hug, some people send messages on their phone. Viewers, this is a good sentence. At midnight, we counted down and said, Happy New Year.
After midnight, my phone was crazy. I got many messages from friends. I sent Happy New Year to my close friends and to my cousins.
That is a good detail. You can say, I sent messages to my friends, or I called my parents. In my case, after midnight, we called my grandmother. She lives in another city, so we could not meet, but we wanted to wish her.
Aw, that is sweet. After the countdown, we ate dessert. We had a sweet dish with milk and nuts.
In our house, we also ate dessert after midnight. It is like a sweet start to the new year. Viewers, you can say, we ate special food, or we ate dessert, or we drank juice.
Emma, what time did you sleep that night?
I slept at around 1:30. I was tired, but also happy.
I slept a little later. I slept at 2 o'clock. The next morning, I woke up late. I woke up at 10.
Yes, this is also important. You can talk about the next day. You can say, the next day I woke up late, or the next day I felt tired.
The next day, I felt a little lazy, but I was happy. We had a simple breakfast. Then we sat together and talked about our New Year resolutions.
Ah, resolutions. Viewers, this is a very useful word for New Year. A New Year resolution is a promise you make to yourself for the new year.
My first resolution was, I am going to exercise 3 times a week.
Good sentence. I am going to exercise 3 times a week. We use I am going to for a plan in the future.
My second resolution was, I am going to study English every day for 20 minutes.
That is an excellent plan. Viewers, you can also use this sentence. You can say, I am going to study English every day, or I am going to read more books, or I am going to save money.
Emma, what are your New Year resolutions in our story?
In our story, my resolution is I am going to sleep earlier and take care of my health. And my second resolution is I am going to make more English lessons for Miss V English channel.
I like that. More lessons for our viewers.
Yes. Viewers, you can tell people your resolutions in simple English. You can say, my New Year resolution is to exercise more, or my New Year resolution is to learn English.
Or you can say, I am going to be kinder to myself and to other people.
That is a beautiful one. I like that. Now, at the end of our story day, you and I are still in the cafe. We finished our coffee. We shared our New Year stories.
I feel close to you now because I know how you spent your New Year and you know my story.
This is the power of simple English. Viewers, when you can talk about your new year, you can connect with people. You can use all the sentences we used today. Change some words for your life.
For example, you can say, on New Year's Eve, I went to the temple, or I went to a restaurant. You can say, I watched a movie, or I played games with my friends.
Yes, the structure is the same, only the details change.
Haha, okay. I did not went out on New Year.
Many learners say this, but it is not correct. We say, I did not go out on New Year. We do not say went after did not. We say go.
Right. I did not go out on New Year. Viewers, please remember, with did not, we use the base form like go, eat, see.
Good. Now our imaginary New Year is finished. Let us review some important words and phrases from this story. We used many useful English words today. Let us review some of them. Our first word is celebrate. What does celebrate mean, David?
Celebrate means to enjoy a special day. You do something special. You meet people, eat special food, or have a party.
Good. Example sentence. We celebrate New Year with our family at home.
I celebrate my birthday with my friends.
Viewers, repeat after me. I celebrate New Year with my family.
I celebrate New Year with my family.
Our next word is fireworks.
Fireworks are bright lights in the sky. People use them on special days like New Year. They make light and sound.
What are fireworks, David? Good. Example sentence. We watched fireworks at midnight.
There were many fireworks in the sky.
Viewers, repeat after me. We watched fireworks at midnight.
We watched fireworks at midnight.
Our next word is decorate. What does decorate mean?
Decorate means to make a place beautiful. You can use lights, flowers, balloons, or colors.
Right. Example sentence. We decorated the living room with lights.
I decorated my room
Viewers, repeat after me. We decorated the living room with lights.
for New Year. We decorated the living room with lights.
Our next word is relatives. Who are relatives, David?
Relatives are family members, not only your mother and father, but also your uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents.
Yes. Example sentence. I celebrated New Year with my relatives.
My relatives came to our house for dinner. I celebrated New Year with my relatives.
Viewers, repeat after me. I celebrated New Year with my relatives.
I celebrated New Year with my relatives.
Our next word is countdown. What is a countdown, David?
A countdown is when you count numbers down to 0. For New Year, we count from 10 to 1 before midnight.
Good. Example sentence. We did a countdown before midnight.
We all joined the countdown and shouted, "Happy New Year!"
Viewers, repeat after me. We did a countdown before midnight.
We did a countdown before midnight.
Our next word is resolution. What is a resolution, David?
A resolution is a promise to yourself for the new year. It is a plan to change something.
Nice. Example sentence. My New Year resolution is to exercise more.
My New Year resolution is to study English every day.
Viewers, repeat after me. My New Year resolution is to exercise more.
My New Year resolution is to learn English.
Our next phrase is stay at home. What does stay at home mean, David?
Stay at home means you do not go out. You are in your house.
Right. Example sentence. On New Year's Eve, I stayed at home.
I stayed at home and watched a movie.
Viewers, repeat after me. On New Year's Eve, I stayed at home.
On New Year's Eve, I stayed at home.
Our next phrase is wake up late. What does it mean, David?
Wake up late means you open your eyes late in the morning, not at your normal time.
Good. Example sentence. The next day, I woke up late.
I woke up late and felt a little lazy.
Viewers, repeat after me. The next day, I woke up late.
The next day, I woke up late.
Our last phrase is I am going to. What does I am going to mean, David?
I am going to is for a plan in the near future. It is something you want to do.
Viewers, repeat after me. I am going to study English every day. Yes. Example sentence. I am going to read more books this year.
I am going to visit my relatives more often. I am going to study English every day.
Great. Let us say all the words one more time. Celebrate, fireworks, decorate, relatives, countdown, resolution, stay at home, wake up late, I am going to.
Celebrate. Fireworks. Decorate. Relatives. Countdown. Resolution. Stay at home. Wake up late. Today, we talked about how to talk about your new year in English. We imagined a full new year. We imagined cleaning the house, celebrating at night, and talking about resolutions the next day.
Yes, we practiced how to answer, how was your new year? We practiced how to say what you did, who you met, what you ate, and how you felt. We also practiced how to say your New Year resolutions using I am going to. We used simple past words like stayed, went, ate, and watched.
Haha, I feel ready now. I feel I can talk about my new year in simple English. Before, I only said, it was good. Now I can say many sentences.
Viewers, you can do this too. Remember, you do not need perfect English. You just need to communicate. Every time you practice, your English becomes a little stronger. Be proud of yourself. Today, you learned many useful sentences.
I am proud of you too. You listened, you repeated, and you stayed with us.
Now it is time for our question of the day.
Haha, I love this part. I am ready.
Our question today is very simple.
What did you do on New Year's Eve? You can use this pattern. On New Year's Eve, I blank.
For example, I can say, on New Year's Eve, I stayed at home with my family.
I can say, on New Year's Eve, I went to my cousin's house and watched fireworks.
You can also add a feeling. On New Year's Eve, I went to a party with friends, and I felt very happy.
Now it is your turn, viewers. Please write 1 or 2 simple sentences in the comments. You can write, on New Year's Eve,
We read your comments. They help us make better videos for you.
I blank. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video, subscribe to Ms. V English channel, and click the bell icon. Share this video with your friends who are learning English.
We post new conversations every week. Small, regular practice makes your English strong.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing and keep being curious. We believe in you. See you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep learning and keep smiling. Bye, Emma.
Bye, David. Bye, everyone. Take care.